This will be a yoga nidra practice. I'm going to start with Savitri Pranayama, just to settle everything, get everything centered. Then we'll lay down in corpse pose. We'll go through 61 points, and we'll see what happens from there. So close your eyes. Try to let your bones relax. Let the muscles relax, the tendons and the ligaments. Try to find a posture that is firm in the sense that you are balanced and comfortable, that there's not a lot of effort to remain in that posture. So if you need something underneath your hips, please feel free. Try to lift the crown of the head, lengthen the spine. Let the shoulders just sort of fall open. Palms can face up or down, depending on what you need. Start to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose. The jaw is relaxed, but the lips are closed. Savitri Pranayama is a very balanced breath. We'll start with an inhale for 6 and a hold for 3. Exhale for 6, hold for 3. Eventually, if it's in your practice, we're going to go to 8 and 4. So a 2-to-1 ratio. That's breath to holds, or inhale, exhale to kumbhaka. So once your asana is fixed, try to limit the fidgeting or movement as much as possible, but please feel free to move to become comfortable, to remain comfortable. Don't feel like you have to be super rigid, but also have a little bit of discipline in your posture. To get everybody on the same breath, let's take a full exhale together. Inhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for a count of 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for a count of 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale. Hold for a count of 3. And exhale. Hold for a count of 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale for 6. Hold for 3. Exhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 3, 2, 1. Okay, keep an account on your own. Inhale for 6, hold for 3, exhale for 6, hold for 3. Kumbhaka on the top. Draw the chin in towards the chest. On the exhale, start to work the pelvic floor up and lock the Mula Bandha, maybe even Uddiyana Bandha, the navel to the spine. So just experimenting with Jalandhara Bandha at the top, the Mula, possibly Uddiyana Bandha at the bottom. Eventually, if you feel comfortable, maybe you can engage all 3. If you'd like to extend the inhales and exhales to a count of 8, please do so. If you're at 8, hold for a count of 4. It's a very pranically rich breath practice. The bandhas help retain the energy that we're drawing in. And when we lay down for the Yoga Nidra meditation, that energy disperses to every point in the body that needs to. So as you're breathing in, imagine the breath to have a lightness or a luminosity or whatever texture that resonates with you. Could be a color, might even be a sound. Try to sense it and feel it. It takes practice. If your mind wanders, come back to something gross, like the body, the chest expanding on the inhales, the belly constricting on the exhales. Eventually work your way to more subtle, the breath coming in and out of the nostrils. Even more subtle, the texture of the breath. So start to bring your awareness and your attention to the third eye center, or the window to the third eye rather, right in between the eyebrows. Superficial. Feel where the two nostrils merge into one point. Let the breath collect. The subtleties of the breath, the energetic value of the breath collects in that point. It's in the stillness of kumbhaka, of the retention. You can really sensitize and feel prana collecting. Do one more full cycle of Savitri Pranayama. Then release the kumbhaka. Find an evenly metered breath in and out. And with very little pause, almost no separation between the inhale and exhale. Bring your attention to your navel. Watch it gently rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Try to over-exaggerate that movement physically. And slowly soften your breath. Have the same motion without as much control. Let it sort of naturally occur. Start to sense that as you breathe in, your awareness comes to the very surface of your skin. And as you exhale, you can almost sense the prana drawing backwards towards your spine. So energetically, moving superficially. On the exhales, moving deeper. Start to just tune into the natural rhythm and movement of this, of your prana, your pranic body. Draw your awareness back up to the third eye superficially. On your exhales, let it sink back down towards the midbrain. Inhale, awareness, prana, energy moves superficially. You may even be able to feel the forehead and the navel energetically moving at the same time. Deeper on the exhales, closer to the surface on the inhale. And just very gently start to let go of the control of the breath. Let that rhythm of the movement actually bring the breath in and out of your body. No effort on your part. Now is a good opportunity to lay down onto your back into corpse pose. Palms face up. Chin is slightly tucked to keep the spine long. Use any kind of blankets or pillows you need to remain comfortable. Maybe padding underneath the neck, maybe underneath the low back or underneath the knees. If you are tired and fear that you may fall asleep, you can lift your right hand. So just keep the elbow on the ground and let that hand hang there as a flag. And if you get tired, the arm will start to slowly fall down. Eventually you can stay in a little bit more control. This practice is designed to rest in between sleep and the awake state. The body actually has the ability to fall asleep as long as the mind stays conscious, as long as consciousness is aware. So come back to the third eye center. Focus all of your awareness there. This is the very first point. So imagine all of the prana collected, condenses into one point. Picture it as a light, point of light, or a star. This is your star, so it can be any color that you want it to be. So what color naturally arises? Start to feel the magnetism and all of the prana throughout your body slowly starting to work its way up to the one star. Once the star is illuminated, bright, might even feel a little warmth. So as I name each point, just let that energy, let that star, point of light, just travel. Let it bring with it healing. Let it bring with it power, Shakti. This is your star. This is your body. So whatever you need can occur here. Healing, energizing, restoring. It's removing toxins. It's purifying. So if something comes up, just let it occur. Trust that you're in a safe place. Shift the point of light from the third eye to the throat. From the throat to the sternum, mid-chest, to the back of right shoulder, right elbow, right wrist, the right palm, tip of the right thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, the wrist, inside of the right elbow, inside of the right shoulder, back to the sternum, to the left shoulder, sharp edge of the left elbow, left wrist, left palm, left thumb, tip of the pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, pinky finger, wrist, inside left elbow, left shoulder, sternum. There's actually 3 points on the sternum. So draw your awareness up to right where the collarbones meet. Then to center chest. And then to the very bottom where the ribs connect or start to bifurcate, the xiphoid process. Feel all 3 of these points ignite and light up at once. Feel the light expand through the torso, not just the front, but the sides and the back. Feel the palms light up, the fingers illuminate. All point of light, center of the chest. Condensed back into one solid star. Down to the solar plexus, sacral spine, the right hip, right knee, right ankle, sole of the right foot, great toe, second toe, third, the little pinky toe, and the pinky toe. All the way back up to the front, the knee, the hip, very tip of the pelvis bone. Left hip, left knee, left ankle, sole of the left foot, great toe, second toe, third, fourth, fifth toe, left knee, left hip, back to the pelvis, up to the solar plexus. See the star in the Manipura chakra. Notice how the star naturally illuminates here. Let the healing, illumination, work all through the solar plexus, deep into the pelvis. Soles of the feet ignite. Tips of the toes burn brightly. All point of light comes right to the Manipura, back in one star, glowing and energized. From Manipura to Anahata, chest, heart, to the throat. Right in between your nostrils and the third eye. It's a very special point. You can feel it if you just lift the soft palate. Eventually, point of light, midbrain. Let it illuminate. Let it release toxins. Let it expand your consciousness. Let it burn up any fear or doubt. See yourself in this light. See your true self in this light. All of your awareness, point of light, crown of the head. And as you inhale, let the awareness go all the way down through the spinal column to the tip of the toes. As you exhale, it comes back. Now as you inhale, from the crown of the head, let the awareness, the point of light, travel to the pelvis. On the exhale, works its way back up. Then from the crown of the head to the xiphoid process, or the lowest point on the sternum. Exhale back up. From the crown of the head to the heart. Exhale from heart to the crown of the head. From the crown of the head to the throat. From the crown to the soft palate. From the crown to the midbrain. And just simply let it rest midbrain. Roll over onto your left side. Let it travel from the crown of the head to the toes and then all the way back up. Illuminating, healing, purifying every cell in the body. This posture helps digest food, but also digest any kind of negative emotions. Just trust that you're nourishing yourself. When you're ready, come back through center and roll over onto the right side. Still letting the point of light travel from the crown to the very tips of the toes. On the inhale, it travels from the head, center line, all the way down. And on the exhale, all the way back up. When you're ready, just roll back into Shavasana. Allow the physical body to relax. Point of light resting in the eyebrow center. Start to see or feel or sense all of the points lighting up at once. Notice the light does not dim or lose strength, but actually seems to illuminate brighter. All of the light starts to compress back into one solid mass. Let it all settle in the solar plexus, Manipura. Let this light serve as your internal flame, part of you that is always pure, will never burn out of energy. It's always accessible. This is your star. Spend as much time here as you'd like. When you do choose to get up, please do so mindfully, calmly. Maybe sit up just for a second and take a few breaths. Thank you for spending some time focused on yourself, healing yourself so that you can be the best version of you. It's been a blessing and an honor to guide you through practice. Namaste.